I'm Gigi. I'm a bit nervous. So, who am I? My name is Tiny, and before ChatGPT and Midjourney occurred, I was a self-employed graphic designer and illustrator, and I'm also teaching at FH Pölten in the department Innovation, Business and Innovation, and at FH Wien. Yeah, and now I give Midjourney workshops for advertising agencies and marketing departments. Yeah. And today I want to talk about a report I did in my, currently I'm studying content strategy in the master program at FH Joanneum. And I focused on a report that should investigate what kind of impact generative AI already had in Austrian marketing departments. Yes. So, and when I, was, let's go back. And when I was asked what should I talk about today, I asked myself, should I make a short recap of all the report? And then I thought, no, I will figure out 7 insights from the report that are important for leaders regarding introducing Gen AI into the workforce. Exactly. So first, we have to consider why this may be important, because you all know social media is important for everyone. Every company wants to have a social media account and want to have many other content types provided for their customers. So there is a lot of content out there, so it's really noisy, but you have to keep up with the competition. And this content needs to be produced, and Gen AI can help us there. But what to consider as a leader, yeah, don't force it on everybody, yeah. Look after some individuals who are proactive, yeah. I figured it out during interviews with people from B2B and B2C companies, and they said, yeah, there were some vague announcements to use it, but without clear direction. But they figured it out themselves, and leaders have to look after these proactive people. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So then, of course, you have to differ between departments, because not every department is the same. I did the survey with people from marketing departments, right? And of course, they're a little bit younger or technical, tech savvy, or more interested in tools. They work with tools, so they easily get to know those tools. Yeah, but this is just the marketing department. This doesn't have to be the same for another department. Yeah, maybe if you want to see how people approach those tools, remember how their attitude was towards Microsoft MS Teams, how the introduction to this tool was, right? Sometimes it's not so everybody tries to put in AI everywhere. We heard that before, but you really have to weigh the advantages and disadvantages. You have to see the numbers. It costs time and money, workshops, training, and all kind of manpower to implement something. So it's a question. So the question is if it's still, of course, it can be efficient in the future, but maybe it's not that the best solution, right, for doing something. Yeah. Then, coming from an advertising background, working in an advertising agency, yeah, I ask myself, is there a changement in the workflow? Yeah, is this a possibility to reduce stress and frustration regarding content production? Because now with these tools, you can do more in-house. I don't say you have to do everything in-house, but the basic content, yeah, like social media or images for a blog header, for instance. If you want to have a creative strategy, you can go to an advertising agency or go to a freelancer platform like deaex.at in Austria, and maybe you shorten the time until you reach the results and you reduce stress. Imagine all the corrections you have with an external partner. And also, what could be a good idea if you have many branches in globally, then maybe you try to invest in an image generator, yeah, that every branch can have, and so you have can have a coherent visual aesthetic of your company, right? Yeah, know your limits. Yeah. There are some things to consider. Not everything is good to outsource to AI. For instance, if you need, there's an example with an PR agency. Of course, you can write your own PR texts, but in fact, you need the network of the PR agency to get your content around, right? Or you have to be very carefully regarding legal terms or something like this, yeah? And also, if you try to do everything on your own, you can't focus on your core product, right? So you still have to outsource. 6, show empathy. Yeah, there are a lot of people who don't want to adapt, and I think we should acknowledge that, yeah? And try to maybe tell them that you want to reduce stress in their work, yeah? Acknowledge that, and that they should ChatGPT for boring tasks or something like this, yeah? And also you have to think ahead. For instance, if many tasks get automated, then people will maybe they're not anymore so much people, right? And so people get lonely, and you have to figure out how to address this one. There's a change in the workforce, right? Last but not least, in one person said, "Why should I hire a newbie? I have to correct both ChatGPT and the intern. So why should I hire an intern?" And of course, this is very attractive in short term, but considering long term, it's very difficult, yeah. And there is of course this ethical question. So you as a company and a leader, you have to think ahead and not just, stop hiring people because of money reasons, right? Thank you very much.